Losing someone you love can turn your whole world upside down. Now imagine what that's like for a child. Well, tonight, I want you to meet a local mother who helped her kids through that pain, and now her healing words are a part of a mission to help others.
One morning when we woke up, Grandma wasn't there like she was supposed to be.
Thoughts from a 4-year-old who lost his grandma.
Everybody was sad and crying. People came to our house all day, bringing us food and cards and sitting and talking to Mommy.
It was January 2015. Dorothy McCreary fell asleep at the wheel. Her car went off the road and into this pond, just yards from the St. Johns County home she shared with her daughter Rhonda Goodall and her family. McCreary was able to call Rhonda and 911 for help.
I said, start beeping your horn so we can find you. And she said, I can't because it won't work. I told her to hang up and call 911. I took off. I ended up at the lake across the street from where she was. And I was on the phone with 911, and they said they had her. They had her on the phone. They were talking to her. All of a sudden, the 911 operator told me that they had lost the connection with her.
Firefighters arrived and pulled McCreary from the submerged car and rushed her to the hospital.
I looked at her, and I said, and Mom, you have to pull through. I said, because I really love you, and I still really need you. And although she hadn't moved or anything, all of a sudden a tear came down her cheek.
You know she heard you.
So, yeah.
Sadly, this mother and grandmother died.
Mommy and Daddy said that Grandma didn't want to leave, but God needed her in heaven. But we need Grandma here.
Hours after celebrating Rhonda's birthday.
She truly was my very best friend my entire life.
As the weeks passed, Rhonda refocused her energy into publishing some children's books that she'd left unfinished.
As I was doing this, I realized how much writing truly was becoming a catharsis.
As the fog of grief slowly lifted, Rhonda realized that her then 4-year-old son, Sage, still struggled to even understand what happened.
I was so confused. Did some bad man at the lake where Grandma crashed her car take her away from us? You don't realize what your kids are feeling because you're so caught up in what you're going through.
Rhonda found the words to help Sage both grieve his grandmother and keep her memory alive. She documented his journey to heal from a child's perspective in a book called Where'd Grandma Go?
We planted a beautiful garden out back for Grandma. She loves roses. We have a sign hanging on the tree that says Grandma's Garden. Grandma loves flowers. Mommy and Daddy say you have to have faith and hope and live by what you believe. They say by doing that, it helps us get through losing someone we love.
While the pain of their loss still lingers.
Okay, I have hard moments. Sunday nights are always hard. You know, I look at the clock.
Yeah.
Sunday nights. So, again, I miss her.
Oh, absolutely. Rhonda hopes sharing her family's story will help others and honor the heart of their family, now watching over them.
Now, instead of just being sad when I think of Grandma, I can think of her and smile. I love you, Grandma. Love, Sage.
And Rhonda says in the spirit of her mom, her books focus on love, kindness, and a sense of safety. You can learn more about her work at actionnewsjax.com.